meaning, cold and dead. You think the Christ is power and might, a king who rules from far and bright. But step inside the older scrolls, the truth will shake your sleeping soul. Christ means the chosen and the sent, not for a throne, but to be rent. The oil ran down for priest and king, but this one came to break the sting. They waited for a sword of Rome. He walked into a borrowed home. The world said, conquer, crush, and climb. He said, the last shall go first in line. The Christ was not a shiny name, it was a cross, a wound, a flame. He did not ride on gold and steel, he washed the feet that learned to kneel. You want a savior tall and proud, he chose the silence of a crowd. You want a warrior dressed in red, he let the thorns crown his head. That is the Christ, the unexpected, the hope that rises from the rejected. He took the fall for every lie, so grace could teach the heart to try. He is not locked in marble halls, he hears the prisoner when he calls. He is not found in flags and creeds, he grows in every broken seed. The first Adam broke the human chain, the second Christ made it whole again. Where one man hid and passed the blame, the other shouted, love your shame. So do not look for Christ on high, a distant figure in the sky. Look in the stranger's hungry eyes, look where the lonely orphan cries. Look at the hands that serve the least, look at the bread that breaks the feast. For every time you give a coat, you let the Christ breathe through your throat. Every time you choose to stay beside the one they throw away. You do not worship from a pew, you become the thing you never knew. The crown he wore was made of thorn, but yours is love when you are torn. The title Christ was never his alone, it is the road that you have known. And here the mind begins to bend, the journey's secret at the end. You search the stars and ancient dust, the Christ is not a name you trust. He is the act, the wound, the scar, the door that opens when you are and when you kneel to lift the low. The final blinding truth will show. You thought the Christ was one divine, but he becomes each hand of yours and mine. That is the Christ, and that is you.